The 1990s produced some of the most unforgettable personalities in entertainment, actors, musicians, and cultural icons who left a lasting mark on pop culture. Many of these stars became household names during the decade, earning the title of sweethearts for their charm, talent, and relatability. While most fans remember them for their acting careers or musical contributions, one surprising revelation has recently surfaced. A beloved 90s figure is not only a passionate wrestling fan but even once got involved in an on-screen feud with WWE's Kevin Owens. This story might sound unusual at first. After all, Hollywood celebrities occasionally dabble in wrestling appearances, but it's rare for one to dive deep enough to spark a genuine feud with a major WWE star. Yet, that's exactly what happened, and fans were both shocked and entertained when the world of mainstream entertainment collided with professional wrestling in such an unexpected way. In this article, we'll take a deep dive into this fascinating crossover moment. We'll explore the celebrities' 90s legacy, their passion for wrestling, how their feud with Kevin Owens came about, and why this story is still remembered by wrestling fans today. The 90s sweetheart phenomenon. The phrase, 90s sweetheart, is more than just a nickname. It represents a generation of stars who captured hearts with their wholesome screen presence, charismatic personalities, and ability to resonate with fans across all age groups. During the decade, family sitcoms, romantic comedies, and teen dramas ruled television and cinema. Many rising stars of that era became cultural touchstones, influencing fashion, language, and even lifestyle. These celebrities represented a kind of innocence that resonated with audiences at a time before social media. Their careers were carefully shaped by movie studios, television producers, and record labels, and they were often promoted as role models for younger fans. From teen heartthrobs to girl-next-door actresses, the 90s sweetheart archetype remains iconic in pop culture memory. The surprising twist: one of these stars had a genuine passion for professional wrestling, a passion that would eventually spill over into mainstream WWE programming years later. Wrestling's pop culture crossovers. Wrestling has always had an interesting relationship with mainstream pop culture. WWE, in particular, has made a habit of inviting Hollywood stars, musicians, and athletes into its storylines. From Mike Tyson aligning with D-Generation X in the late 1990s to celebrities like Bad Bunny and Logan Paul stepping into the ring in recent years, WWE thrives on blurring the line between entertainment and sports. For wrestling fans, these moments often serve as fun crossovers that elevate the spectacle of WWE programming. For the celebrities, it provides a chance to reach new audiences while living out a fantasy of stepping inside the squared circle. But the 90s sweetheart in our story wasn't just a guest star who showed up for a paycheck. Their interest in wrestling was genuine, and their interaction with Kevin Owens wasn't just a cameo, it was an actual storyline that sparked real buzz within the WWE universe. A secret wrestling fan revealed. What makes this tale fascinating is how unexpected it was. For years, this 90s icon was best known for family-friendly roles in television and film. Fans admired their charisma, natural charm, and relatability, but very few suspected that behind the scenes, they were following Monday Night Raw and WrestleMania just like millions of other fans. Eventually, interviews and social media posts revealed their genuine appreciation for professional wrestling. They spoke about watching classic matches, admiring legendary performers like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Bret, the Hitman, Hart. Wrestling, for them, wasn't just a guilty pleasure, it was a longtime passion. This revelation opened the door for WWE to capitalize on their popularity and bring them into a storyline. That's where Kevin Owens comes in. The feud with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is one of WWE's most versatile performers. Known for his sharp tongue, rebellious persona, and ability to generate heat with just a few words, Owens has feuded with some of the biggest names in wrestling, from John Cena to Roman Reigns. So, when the 90s sweetheart appeared on WWE programming, Owens was the perfect foil to create drama and entertainment. The feud began in typical WWE fashion, with an in-ring segment where Owens mocked the celebrity, dismissing their 90s legacy and questioning their relevance in the modern era. The sweetheart, unfazed, fired back with witty comebacks, surprising fans with their confidence on the mic. What followed was a series of entertaining interactions, including backstage confrontations, social media jabs, and even a moment where Owens, accidentally, disrespected memorabilia from the celebrity's iconic 90s show. WWE leaned into nostalgia, encouraging fans who grew up watching the Sweetheart to rally behind them against the brash Canadian superstar. The highlight came when the celebrity made a shocking appearance at ringside during one of Owens' matches. The distraction led to Owens losing, fueling his anger and escalating the storyline further. For weeks, fans tuned in not only to see WWE action but also to witness how this unlikely rivalry would unfold. Entertainment value over wrestling skills. It's important to note that this 90s Sweetheart didn't step into the ring for a full-fledged wrestling match. Unlike celebrities such as Logan Paul or Bad Bunny, they weren't trained athletes capable of competing in long bouts. Instead, the feud was built on charisma, promos, and entertainment segments, the kind of storytelling WWE does best. Still, the interaction was incredibly effective. Fans appreciated the authenticity of the Sweetheart's passion for wrestling, and their willingness to engage with Owens on-screen made the feud feel real rather than forced. For WWE, it was the perfect mix of nostalgia, humor, and drama. Fan reactions. Reactions to the storyline were overwhelmingly positive. Wrestling fans loved the idea of a childhood favorite standing up to one of WWE's most notorious trash talkers. Social media exploded with memes, throwback clips from the 90s, and commentary about how surreal it was to see a star from family sitcoms or teen movies standing toe-to-toe with Kevin Owens. Some skeptics initially dismissed the feud as a gimmick, but the Sweetheart's genuine enthusiasm for wrestling quickly won them over. Fans could tell this wasn't just another celebrity cameo, it was a dream come true for someone who had been watching wrestling long before they entered the entertainment industry. The legacy of the feud. In the grand scheme of WWE history, this feud may not have been the biggest storyline or the most important match. Yet, it stands out because of how unique it was. It represented the blending of two cultural worlds, 90s nostalgia and modern WWE storytelling. For the 90s Sweetheart, the feud added an unexpected chapter to their career, a moment where they weren't just remembered as an actor or musician but also as someone who lived out a wrestling fan's ultimate fantasy. For Kevin Owens, it was another example of his adaptability and his ability to create compelling television no matter the opponent. To this day, fans occasionally bring up the storyline in discussions, reminiscing about the hilarious exchanges and the surprise factor of it all. It remains a testament to how wrestling, at its best, can create moments that feel larger than life, bridging gaps between generations and fan bases. Why wrestling and 90s nostalgia work so well together. This feud worked not just because of the individuals involved but because it tapped into something bigger, the power of nostalgia. Wrestling fans are deeply connected to their memories, whether it's recalling an Attitude-era storyline or remembering who their childhood favorites were. By combining the nostalgia of a 90s icon with the modern energy of WWE programming, the storyline created a bridge that resonated with multiple generations. It also highlighted the universality of wrestling fandom. Wrestling isn't just for a certain demographic, it spans across age groups, industries, and cultures. Even the most polished Hollywood celebrities can be lifelong fans, proving that the excitement of WWE transcends traditional boundaries.